If you want to know all artifact locations from week 1 till 6, go check out the rest of the video. Every week they add new artifacts to the island. Let's begin with the week 1 locations. Starting at the Burger restaurant. It's located between Holly Hatches and Slurpy Swamp. Right next to the Logjam Woodworks factory you can find a small hut. And inside you can find the first artifact. On the top left side of your screen you will see you gained 4 alien artifacts. The second location can be found east of Sweaty Sands, or as it's called right now, Believer Beach. Towards Pleasant Park you can still see the Spire Tower from last season. And if you go halfway up the stairs you will bump right into the next artifact. Pick it up and go on to the next location. And that's between Craggy Cliffs and Corny Complex. There you can find a landmark called the Orchard. West of the main building you can find a lot of apple trees. And between these trees you can find the third artifact. Location number 4 is all the way in the middle of the island. It's the old Spire location with the big tower in the middle. Right now all you can see is a purple crater. And right in the middle of this crater, just above the water, you can find artifact number 4. So that's a total of 16 artifact parts you have in your inventory. And from here it's time to move on to the final location from this week. And therefore we have to go to Caddy Corner. Just outside the location you have a small tower which I think was meant for Meowscles a few seasons ago. Fly towards it or build your way up and collect the final artifact of week 1. The first artifact of week 2 can be found on the west side of the map. Close to Believer Beach you can find the landmarks Fort Crumpet and Crashed Cargo. In between they placed the satellite station. And on top of the big satellite you can find the alien artifact. This item will add 4 small artifacts to your locker. The second purple artifact can be found northeast of Pleasant Park. Make your way to the hill close to the old Guardian outpost. You will see a white building between Pleasant and the outpost. The artifact is located right next to this building, a little bit hidden under the stairs. For the next location you need to go south of Corny Complex. Between Corny and the gas station you can find a bridge where the road is crossing the river. On top of the bridge at the Corny Complex side you will find the third artifact. You can't miss this one because it's right in the middle of the road. Artifact number 4 is close to the eastern shore. It's located between Retail Row and Dirty Docks. Close to the second zipline tower you can see a circle filled with water. This was the old vent entrance of the grotto. On top you can see a satellite and right next to it the next purple artifact. The reason I say it's purple is because we might get gold artifacts later this season. And the final location is close to Misty Meadows. You can find the artifact on one of the islands in the middle of the lake. Go to the island with the Guardian outpost on top of it. And on the east side of the tower, close to a wooden bridge, you can find a white building. The artifact is a little bit hidden under the roof but still more or less outside the building. This was the last artifact of week 2. The first artifact of week 3 can be found on the north side of the island. Make your way to Craggy Cliffs to the building with the boats and pallets. It's the building next to the beach. If you go inside you will see 2 boats connected to the ceiling. On top of one of them you can find the alien artifact. This item will add 4 small artifacts to your locker. The second purple artifact can be found in Coral Castle. You can find it in the main building of the location. There is a middle layer with a southern and northern entrance. Pick one of them and enter the building. You will see a pillar in the middle and if you look up the artifact is floating in the air. Build up one ramp to get access to it. For the next location you need to go to Boney Burbs. You can find the artifact right in the middle of it. If you come from the Holly Hatches side you will be able to see it halfway through the building. There's a part that seems to be unfinished or destroyed. Inside this square you can collect the third artifact. Artifact number 4, and for this week the final location can be found in Slurpy Swamp. Once again you can find the artifact in the building in the middle of the named location. I'm not sure why they only leaked 4 locations instead of 5 from earlier weeks. Anyways, close to the main building there's a building to the side with some big pipes around it. Go inside the building and on the second floor you will be able to find the artifact in the corner of the room. This is the last artifact of week 3. The first artifact of week 4 can be found in Steamy Stacks. It's located directly in the middle of Steamy. Between the stacks and the main building you can find a blue building with the number 4 on it. On the outside you will see a big green pipe. Make your way to the place where the pipe makes a curve. Inside this curve you can find the first artifact. This item will add 4 small artifacts to your locker. The second purple artifact can be found in Dirty Docks. You can find it at the east side of the location. Close to the shore you will see a big blue hangar. Go to the side with the metal stairs and under one of them you can find the artifact. It's a little bit hidden between all the walls so it might be hard to see the item from the sky. Collect the artifact and go on to the next one. For the next location you need to go to Lazy Lake. It's located in the north part of Lazy. There's a yellow and a blue house on the edge of the location. Behind the yellow building you can find a small shed with a blue door. If you make your way inside you will see the artifact to your left between a lot of boxes. Claim the purple item and move on. Artifact number 4 can be found in Weeping Woods. Make your way to the building east of the location. This one might be a bit harder to find because it's a little bit hidden inside the building. So don't go to the big building but the smaller one next to the garage. If you go inside from here, you will have to turn right and look up when you reach the end of the hall. In order to collect the item, you need to build a ramp or jump very high. Artifact number 5 can be found at Holly Hedges. You can find it in the center of the location. Make your way to the red building and just outside you will see a lot of items like plants and boxes. In between you will be able to find the last artifact of week 4. The first artifact of week 5 can be found in Misty Meadows. It's located directly in the middle of Misty. Close to the river you can see a clock tower. The artifact is hidden under the roof. Pickaxe your way through to get access to it, and it's floating above the bell inside the tower. This item will add 4 small artifacts to your locker. The second purple artifact can be found in Retail Row. Make your way to the south side of the location, close to the basketball court. There you can see a bus stop, and from this angle the artifact is very hard to see. But if you fly to the other side of the stop you will be able to collect the artifact and move on to the next location. For the next artifact you have to go past the radio tower location on top of the hill. It's located between Craggy Cliffs and Steamy Stacks. If you make your way to the shore you will be able to find a small campsite on the hill. Close to this place you will see 5 trees in a row, and in order to find the third artifact you have to go to the one to the left because it's located right next to this tree. Artifact number 4 can be found in Pleasant Park. Make your way to the middle part of the location. There you can find a wooden porch with a possible chest spawn under it. Make your way to this porch and look up once you get there. Above the chest, just below the roof, you can find the artifact and you will need to build a ramp to collect the item. Artifact number 5 can be found at Believer Beach. You can find it in the building with the lime and blue top. There are some alien pictures and items placed on top of the roof. Go to the part with the smaller roof and at this exact location you will be able to find the last artifact of week 5. Collect all the items to add a total of 20 small artifacts to your locker. The first artifact of week 6 can be found in Lockie's Lighthouse. It's located all the way on the north side of the island. Some people thought it was a week 3 location, but we just had to wait till week 6 in order to collect it. Next to the lighthouse you can see a big building with a small garage right next to it. Go inside this garage and you will bump right into the first location. This item will add 4 small artifacts to your locker. The second purple artifact can be found between Steamy Stacks and Dirty Docks. Very close to the zipline there's a purple zone on the island. Inside this purple zone you can see some pink trees, and between these trees you will find the second artifact. For the next artifact you have to go to Corny Complex. West of the location you will see a small hut. It's in between these cornfields. And if you go inside and you look up you will see an artifact. Build up one ramp or destroy the roof to collect it. Artifact number 4 can be found on a snowy mountain. It's on the mountain southeast of Retail Row. It's the location with one of these base camps. Make your way to the hut closest to the shore, and if you go inside you will see the artifact. Collect the item and move on to the final location. Artifact number 5 can be found all the way on the south side of the map. It's located on the small landmark called Aurelia Island. It's very close to Flush Factory. If you come from this side and you enter the ruin you will see the artifact right in front of you. This is the last artifact of week 6 and collect all items to add a total of 20 small artifacts to your locker. And here you can see all week 1 till 6 alien artifact locations on the island. That's a total of 29 places you have to visit. Next week I will be posting the new artifact locations again. So leave a like if this video was useful, subscribe to my channel and make sure you turn on notifications so you won't miss a single video. From now on you can use code RutgerK in the item shop to support the channel. My goal is to reach 25,000 subscribers, so maybe you can help me out. My name is RutgerK, thanks for watching and I see you in the next video.